Greetings and welcome into Ankh Plays. Thanks for joining me here in Stellaris to patch 4.3 Cetus in our continuing playthrough with our machine empire, the Zirconium Convergence. Things are going really well for us right now, and we are beginning segment 14. Welcome along in. We're looking at AH-4B, the battleship here in the Convergence system. This is a battleship that was vomited out of the Tianki space whale, or the space matriarch, when we got victory over it. And kind of an interesting ship. Definitely unique. And very close to the Class B star here, Convergence A. It's a trinary system, I think. No, binary system. Nope, it's trinary. There's three. I don't even know. The economy's looking really good, with the exception of exotic gases. We've been kind of burning through those. We're at negative 11. It's going to take a long time for us to run out, but we kind of need to get that under control. So I'm looking for ways to spin up some exotic gas refineries. In between the segments, between 13 and 14, we went ahead and did some work on two things. We went for some ship upgrades that are going to make our life much, much easier. And we also went through and did an entire colony workup on most of our colonies. And we've got a very large empire. This is a very, very large empire, you guys. So what we need to do now, we don't really need all of these ships here. We have the 4th Combined Fleet and this battleship. I think this battleship needs to make it to the front lines. And so we're going to send it on down to Suyo to meet up with the larger portion of our forces. Yeah, there's some stuff going on there. We're still kind of looking at the Coalition of Prak for maybe another territory grab. I'm not sure exactly where. We could go for this area here, or we could go for the main portion of their empire, which might be the play here. It would definitely make us, yeah. If we can go through here, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 systems. We could certainly do that. We could probably hold Cetus, and things would be fine there. We've got a Titan down here as well. So we'll wait for the fleet to catch up, and then we're going to kind of split things up. But for now, I think we need to start throwing some... we need to start doing some upgrades here. So let's take a look at our Titan-class battleships. These need to be upgraded. It's going to be half a K of alloys and some living metal. Where are we at with living metal, by the way? 2.6K. So we can afford to do some upgrades, which is going to be important. The Titan class is now sporting a rather different design. We are basically a carrier unit, a carrier battleship that has, when things catch up to it, it's got teeth, pretty much. I don't know why we put this laser in here, but we're not going to have that. We're going to put a plasma cannon in its place. And this has got, our latest shields, afterburners. It's not slow, but I think that there's going to be some stuff that'll be able to chase it down. So we're going to go ahead and give the order for these guys to upgrade. Go ahead and upgrade. Thank you. We've got a Titan, I think it is, and AH-4B. But, so we got the battle carriers going. That's great. We've got the 12th Aggression Fleet. And these are Scanline 2 class cruisers. The Scanline 2 has been replaced by the Scanline 3. Because it's just been so different. So we're going to go up to... No, the Scanline 3, please. Thank you. This is going to be a little bit more pricey to upgrade to, but it's going to be worth it. So the scan line 3, is featuring a kinetic artillery, a hangar, and then just some fusion missiles, which we'll upgrade as we get the ability to. One thing I forgot to do here is upgrade that. I don't know how I missed that. Go back to the fleet manager. Yeah, and they will upgrade now. The 10th carrier group is also scanline 2s. We're going to move them up to 3s and have them upgrade. The 9th artillery is our Gnosis class cruisers, and it looks like there's only one left here. And since we didn't actually change, that design, these are going to be our bread and butter. They've got kind of long-range neutron launchers for these neutron torpedoes, 45 to 120 range. The ship is pretty darn fast for a cruiser. We did have to throw a reactor booster on it in order to get us to the point to be able to power all of these systems and the kinetic artillery. This thing can reach out and touch people, and it's quick. And so the Gnosis is going to be our main staple in upcoming fleets. We've got this other 8th carrier group, which is Scanline 2. We'll upgrade those to Scanline 3. The 6th torpedo fleet somehow has managed to stay alive. We're actually going to... We're not gonna dash this thing. Actually, we might. That's 40. On 4 destroyers. I think this is going to get disbanded. We're going to try that and just see how it feels. It's going to draw our military down. But once we get these groups all set up, we've got the artillery fleet. This is going to be Gnosis class. So once that's upgraded, yeah, once these things are upgraded, then we'll actually start building some stuff out. I'm not super concerned about our friends here, the Citizen Coalition of Prague. They're still hostile to us, but they're no longer no longer getting rid of.
New job in the situation log.
They're no longer harming relations with us, which is fine. Where is this thing? Yeah, may as well do the research projects here. We'll build that star base. And that system is surveilled. We need to get up here, too, to do this one. I think this ship is on its way to do that, and we'll get these guys colonized, which is kind of cool. I'm not even going to use... So, it really seems like the garrison fleet idea, especially when we've got a subject here and then a Federation member. Stitched shut. That was a lot of research. We're kind of insulated, so we can keep our military down here and maybe split them between the Besnar and Cetus systems.
Build job complete.
Ship fire rate plus 5%. That's excellent. That looks like a good idea. Volcanic terraforming. I guess we'll do volcanic terraforming. That might actually give us some opportunities. We'll leave this as it is right now.
Build job complete.
I also think that we need to... Ooh. Come on. I also think that we need to commission another fleet. That's what I think. But I'm going to wait for these upgrades to happen. Because now our military, for me at least, it feels a lot more configured. Go over here and survey, please.
Fleet augmented.
Okay, who is this? 9th Artillery. I don't understand what happened there.
We've constructed something game-changing.
I don't know what to do with that guy.
These contacts aren't your standard users.
So we never have enough room for astral threads, so... I'm just waiting for these upgrades to complete. Keep digging. Okay. We actually need to do something with these guys. Our infiltration level is going up, so we just keep gathering information, I suppose. I wonder if that asset ever dies. Like, you'd think it would probably die, right? Hold-in looks like a good system. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Time for some new chrome.
Worlds. Yeah, let's get rid of some of these,
Build job complete.
Let's get rid of some of these, society research techs. Lots of construction ships sleeping on their laurels here. My bad. Keep it going, guys. I don't know what to do with this guy, so we're just gonna leave him for now. Why don't you go on auto?
These contacts aren't your standard users.
Still waiting for upgrades here at Suyo. Has everyone
We've data
upgraded?
mined this system dry.
Everybody, yes. Excellent. Taiyang Shao. Got 2 colonizable worlds here. Okay. I just put somebody on auto, didn't I? You're coming off auto. I want you to come up here and build an outpost. Yeah, and then whatever happens after that is fine. Okay, so the 11th... What are we looking at for the 11th here? Why are they not in our fleet view? Can we not see them at... Oh, that is weird, you guys. I think that's a bug. Let's unassign that leader. Do they show back up? 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th. 10th, 12th, 13th. Wow. I don't think we need that. Go do that. That's very strange. Okay, he's on auto, so that's fine. I mean, these guys are sitting here, right? Like... How did this happen? They do show back up. Wow, that is interesting. Okay, I have no idea what this final flight is, but we're going to use it, and we're going to put the Titan, or the other battleship in here. This monstrosity of... Can we transfer this? We're gonna make a monster fleet here. Not allowed to change this fleet's composition. Great. Okay. Okay. Then can I... Here's what... Let me ask you a different question then. Can I put the battle carriers in with... So this thing is just going to be off on its own. Okay. So there's still upgrading going on here. Let's go up to 15 Corvettes. We'll reinforce the fleet. Another espionage operation. Another success. It's really, you know... Let's get another asset. Let's try that. We're at 100. Why not? Yeah, these guys are all going through upgrades here. We also...
That upgrade was...
Interesting. Okay, so we got that done. There's something on Kurgaros. Go ahead and excavate that site.
New augments research. Strap in.
Strap in. We got new augments. Ancient refinery. That looks interesting. Let's get that that fleet capacity, though. What do we got? The Equal Standing Act. What does this mean? What does this mean? Proposed by our esteemed colleagues in the Azotl Guardianship, non-interference and aggressive interference policies are banned. Increases the effectiveness of provide technology. We are in breach of this resolution. Yeah, not really interested in that one. So we're gonna go with no. Sorry. We've got... Cool, we've got some Federation level up that's happening. Research agreements from all members. That's cool. That's how that works. I know the things.
Secrets are ours.
Okay. Got a hyper relay coming in there. Can sell some of the energy. Not too much, but just enough. Still waiting for upgrades to happen here. Because I don't want there to be a situation where we have a bunch of just a bunch of chaos. I'm trying to stay organized with the fleets. Okay, so we were gonna lose some confidence here. Oh, hey. It's like one time. Crazy. Give us some society research. 6,000, perhaps. Build some star bases there. With hyper relay. It's already queued for somebody. Hey, look at that. Colony ascension cost. Leader upkeep. Refugee attraction. Yeah. I'm not super into this tree. Maybe I didn't make the right decision there. Oh boy. We're gonna get rid of this construction ship because there's really no reason to have it around. Acknowledged. New Astral Rift. Cool. Jade dining set. That's kind of neat, I suppose.
Build job complete.
We can activate this thing, which is going to give us propulsion research speed. It's a spinning top, you know, just in case you lose your... I don't even know. Go do the Astral Rift, thank you. New Federation President, okay. Yeah, we're gaining. It's slow, but it's happening. He dove into an Astral Rift. What the heck is... Oh, okay, so the 10th carrier group is getting upgraded. Scanline 2 to Scanline 3. That's okay. Yeah, I'm contemplating taking this area. There's a few colonies there.
That upgrade was well worth the alloys.
This terraforming terraforming candidate, or this is almost done terraforming. That's a huge... It's going to become a machine world. That place is going to be nuts. Good. Minus 12 exotic gas. Listen to the Farseer's words. Yada yada. Yeah, once we get these ships upgraded, we'll seriously consider taking this block here. Today is the day you fragile prove yourselves. We have a new breed of biological ship. The strain has already proven itself, decimating fellow hatchlings, and it's time to test it. A specimen will be arriving in Suyo in due course. Endeavor to provide us with some interesting data. Can we refuse? Battle stations.
We're under attack. Time to dance.
Oh my gosh. Wait. Oh, that was disappointing. We didn't even get to see the battle. Glorious, we were pleased that you noted the preference this breed had for dodging fire and exploited it properly. Be assured that it won't have that fault by the next time the generation finishes gestating. You've grown, young Zirconians, be prepared. Okay, so they don't want to swear fealty to us anymore, which is fine. I think everything's upgraded, except for Titan-class battleships. It won't really matter. Okay, we're losing contact with our operatives and citizens of the CCP. Okay, that's fine. Hopefully we don't lose them. But seems like it's a lost cause. Unfortunately.
We've got alien roamers on the grid. Fleet augmented.
Take some physics insight. Okay. What a horrible proposal, you guys. I gotta say, not impressed. Let's disband this guy. Drop down to a few less construction ships. Okay, so what do we have here? We've got battle carriers. These are Titan class. There's a scan line. I've got to look at these again because I'm not tracking. Scan line is a carrier. We want some Gnosis stuff. That's kind of what I want to try. And so as it stands, we've got 5 scan line here. Could we combine these? Yes, we could. Yeah, we're kind of like we've got scan line, Gnosis.
These contacts aren't your standard users.
And we want to bolster up our Gnosis, and we want to bolster up, what's the other one? The Vigilant class, I think. Yeah, we want to get this guy going.
We've constructed something game-changing.
Can we actually start colonizing these worlds? I think we can. Oh, hey, we can terraform it. Let's terraform it to a machine world first. This is a Gaia world. I don't think we need to colonize it or terraform it. Let's just colonize it. Lovely. We definitely have the resources to do some terraforming. That is terraforming. Interesting. Okay.
That upgrade was well worth the alloys.
You say that now. Okay, so let's draw these guys down. We're gonna have a big group of carriers, I think. Let's do this one next. Be really nice to actually take this stuff here from Azotl. That would work out really well for us. Nice and defensible. Excellent.
We've constructed something game-changing.
Now, hang on a second. Nope. I don't know why it won't let us do it, but it won't. We gotta be, like, at the limit or something like that. I don't know. It's crazy. Doesn't really make sense to me. Can't really build anything else, though, so... do the research projects down there, I guess. Is that a new guy? A new empire? Weird. Active law. No. Can subjects join? So this would be an open Federation join. Sure. Mutagen Merchant Guild. Well met. Rigan Commerce Exchange. Well met. Gosh. Oh. Look at all the people joining our Convergence. Our Federation. And now we're losing Federation XP. I don't know, that was the right move. Bad president. The Mechazurians joined. Yeah, we'll have some fun with that. I'll tell you that. Would be nice to do an exploration of that wormhole as well. Can we do that with our ship? We can. Excellent. Boy, that's a lot of ships there.
New augments researched. Strap in.
Excellent. We could use the missiles. This would give us a little bit more advance in the field of robotics. Urban district housing. Jeez. Let's just go with the missiles. There's so many options in engineering and physics. It's crazy. We're gonna do some combining here.
Another firewall cracked.
Which is why I'm waiting for those upgrades, because I want to make sure everybody's on equal footing. Yeah, we got a good chunk of fleet power there too. No doubt. Let's go up with the naval capacity. Aww. Saturator artillery. We have that now. It seems like we have to go for deep space Citadel. I can't think of another. I can't think of a reason why we shouldn't do that. It's very defensible. We need to buy some alloys. Burn some of this trade down. Which is excellent because we'll be able to... Okay, we got the wormhole. Ferret. What? Is this stuff just out here for the taking? Lies Daira is the place where that wormhole goes through. Well. And all that's unclaimed space? That's, extraordinarily... It's extraordinarily interesting. Okay, well... We got an Astral Rift, so go hop in the Astral Rift. Yippee. These guys are getting upgraded? Yeah, okay. Okay, so we need some Gnosis class stuff. I don't think we have to wait on that. This is going to be the 9th Gnosis Brigade. We're gonna max this thing out. Can we just... Yeah, oh wow, we gobbled up a lot. A lot of Gnosis cruisers there.
We've got alien roamers on the grid.
That's fine. Yeah, they're becoming less and less hostile.
Booting up a new colony.
Another colony coming online, guys. That's great. Can we integrate the Megazurian Index? I know that might be a weird question, but let's see. Integrating them would give us a lot of territory. Got Prac up here. Oh my gosh. Redor has been terraformed into a machine world. We might have 2 colonies named Redor now. Yeah, we will. Let's go take a look at that. I guess we have to wait. It's quite alright.
Game-changing upgrades incoming.
Antimatter missiles. Oh, hey, quantum missiles next. Cruiser hull points would be good. I want both of those. I really do. We're going to take cruiser hull points because we're going to kind of rely on them. They're going to be our workforce, our workhorses. The Chosen are going after us from a diplomatic insulting perspective. This construction ship is not busy doing anything. Sent him over to Kuiper. This construction ship, just go to Ijagan. Should be fine. Yeah, let's negotiate this agreement. I mean, we can afford that, no problem. Don't really want to give them alloys or strategics, but we could give them some research. They would take that. I don't know if we can integrate another machine empire, but we're going to try. We won't even notice that the resources are gone. Excellent. I guess we are losing food now, but... "66 months. Wow, that was fast." Our empire will get very, very large because of that. What's up here? Ruby swarms. Interesting. We're just going to kind of be all along the outside of the galaxy, which is a little bit of a trying position, if you ask me. Not super into that.
That upgrade was well worth the alloys.
Need 3 more ships, so 6,000 alloys here. Still spying on the CCP. Let's get that junior officer. Let's use him. That was our most recent acquisition. We know all about you guys. Yeah, we'll be fine with the food. I'm not even worried about it. Hopefully we can integrate them and it doesn't turn into a big mess. Yeah, I mean, they're Gestalt. Okay. Got a science ship that's not busy. Where are you at?
Colony established. Free real estate. Preem.
Nice. They got a Stardust Storm to go with. Let's get their map online. Machine assemblies. Ha! Vran joined us. I'm not going to be happy. I just realized this. I'm not going to be happy if... Definitely not going to be happy if the CCP joins us. That would kind of ruin my day a little bit. You know, that wouldn't be the coolest thing. That would actually be very disappointing. What's up next? Regulated growth? Don't like that. At least I don't. It doesn't sound right. Doesn't sound good, guys. Another science ship that's asleep here. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. The CCP just ended their association with Prac, or with the other large federation in the galaxy. Which means there's a chance that they're just gonna join our federation. This thing's gonna fall apart because we allowed that vote to happen. I should have maintained control over that. That was a dumb idea.
Time for some new chrome.
Let's get that new chrome. Deep Space Citadel +1. What do we got? Let's see. Oh my god. What does this thing do? Oh my gosh. Ancient Shield Overcharger. Seems like it might be a good thing to get. That might also be a good thing to get, though. Let's go with this. Getting the forge subsidies and the reprocessing center is going to help us.
Booting up a new colony.
Yeah, buddy. Okay, I think everybody's upgraded. Alright, so let's do some fleet combination here. Rawr, rawr. I guess we can't actually let them in. It looks like... Okay, so I don't understand this. We've got... It seems like a whole bunch of fallen empires now. Which is a little disconcerting. You know? Like, how does that work? Okay, let's combine these things. So we've got the 8th carrier group, which is 5 scanline 3s. And we could combine that with the 10th. So the 8th and the 10th go in. The 8th, or the 10th will absorb the 8th. And the 8th is no more. 10th carrier group is cruiser class scanline 3s. And then we've got some more scanline 3s here with the 12th aggression fleet. So I think the 12th is going to absorb the 10th now. Idle leaders. Yes, I know. We're working through that. Okay, so now what do we have? We have the 11th Corvette Rough Riders at 7K. The final flight, which is a Talon class. I'm going to say it's a Titan. It sure seems like a Titan. It's 80 command limit, and the battleships are 40. So this has got to be a Titan. Then we've got the 13th Battle Carriers, which are 3.6K. This is the Titan class, which is not really the battleship that we want to run. We want to run the Vigilant class. So I think what we'll do is we're going to go here. Actually, we'll just leave that at 3. And we're going to add Vigilant class. Yeah, and that's our command limit right there, but that's 10 ships, which is a 25K fleet. And we need 33K alloys for that. So that's going to be a little bit of time. 5 out of 6 commanders, but we don't have enough fleets for all of our commanders. We're going to bump this guy. We're going to put him back on his battleship. And we might put... I don't know what we'll put in with this Titan. I really don't know what that thing is. It's kind of embarrassing. We still need to finish our Gnosis fleet. And we could hire somebody else for the Corvette Rough Riders. But I don't really see... Yeah, we could do that. That's fine. Don't really want to give him unyielding. Not with a group of Corvettes. That seems like a waste. This is a massive star empire, you guys. 13th battle. 13th Battleship Brigade. Jumping on into the Astral Rift. Good job.
We've got alien roamers on the grid.
There's a lot of them. We have a lot better picture of the galaxy, and this... And I'm not gonna lie, this is looking really titillating over here. We could make some runs at some of this. I think I want to do that. All right, so this guy, you're gonna head on down to Foray. Scientist Octagon is governing low. Boy, useless. Useless choices there as a governor, huh? It's unfortunate. It's 40k fleet power right there. We don't really need the monthly energy credits. Regulated growth. We haven't voted on this. Monthly loyalty change, 0.2. Empire size from systems. Yeah, we're gonna downvote that. Definitely don't want that right now. We've got a gigantic empire. That seems a little targeted, if I'm being honest. Keep that going. Yeah, the next science ship that pops out, we'll just grab and go ahead and go out there and start claiming some stuff. I mean, there's no reason not to.
New digs. Time to get comfortable.
Time to get comfortable indeed. This is a massive planet, you guys. Let's call this Red Ore 2, so we can tell the difference.
We've got alien roamers on the grid.
Okay, yeah. Bunch of Federation members. Be nice to get these double. These two...
New augments researched. Strap in.
Yeah, okay. Ancient Saturator Artillery. Is this worth it? $115.78 versus what's the kinetic artillery doing? Yeah, I guess it is. Especially if you've got the stuff to use it with. If you've got whatever those things are, minor artifacts. I know my words. Low 3. Definitely low on amenities. We should probably do something about that. What can give us amenities? That's not amenities. Just drone storage. Let's throw a drone storage down. This place is looking nice. Also looking great. Oh, hey. We We have a whole bunch of star bases that need to be upgraded, and defense platforms that also need to be upgraded, but our allies are kind of in sharp demand right now. Yeah, we can't even afford to build the next one. Living metal's taken off, though. We're doing well with that. Let's get these guys upgraded. It almost seems like you could just go ahead and upgrade your main planetary building. Seems like that's totally fine.
New augments researched.
New augments researched. Boom. Alright, more engineering stuff here. What are we looking at? Corvettes and frigates. Corvettes and frigates. Don't really care about that. That'd be engineering research. Swarmer missiles has come back up on the horizon. Plasteel materials. This is just army health at this point. We're already far beyond that. Gosh. It's so difficult to make these decisions. Don't really... Actually, you know what? I don't really want Swarmer missiles, do I? Well, it gives you the range, I suppose. Yeah, you know, we can do that. We can drop that onto... We can drop that onto one of our ships that... one of our designs that kind of needs that. Got all those medium slots without a lot of long-range weapons to pop into those medium slots, so... Since we can't put anything else in that fleet. I think we're going to take this battleship and we're going to go down to Ferre. We're also going to take... Yeah, we're going to take the corvettes with us. And that should be good for the time being. Everybody's rifting or doing archaeological sites, which is great. Sell down a little bit there. Just want one science ship to come up. Come up for air, please. Yeah, we can activate the... We know we can activate the relics. Lots of storms in the Azotl is just getting ravaged.
Game-changing upgrades incoming.
Okay. Strike craft, yep. I don't even know. Like, really not another better option at this point. Slowly, we're pulling them out of... We might not be able to actually invade them. If they join the Federation, if we get to a non-hostile state with them, they might just join...
upgrades incoming.
They might just join the Federation, and then we're in trouble. Saturator artillery is ready. Okay. Let's just do that. Let's just do that, I guess. I'm sick and tired of looking at it, you guys. Okay, so the saturator artillery would be on a couple of designs. It would be on the Gnosis, which... No, wait a minute. Why don't I see it here? Hang on a second. Oh, it's an X slot. My bad, it's not a large slot. So, not happening. At least on the ships that we have right now. Wait a second. The battleship can do that, can't it? It can. Okay, so the particle lance is 0 to 150 at 89 damage a day. And this is 115. It's 125. This thing's gonna be mean. We'll try it. We'll try it. We do have 7.8k, so is this all taken care of? Yes, it is. The 12th is all charged up, so that's 15, 16, and the battleship brigade there. Yeah, we'll take these. We'll take this guy, and yeah, we're taking those two through. So we only have 3 fleets at this point. We do have enough for another one. Oh, I'm sorry. We won't have enough for another one. We have enough to build 1 battleship. And those take 40. So we're building 7 of them. Right? I should be right. Yeah, 40. Ship size, 40. Yeah. Okay. Naval capacity usage, so 280. No, that's actually very reasonable. We can do that.
These contacts aren't your standard.
Excellent. And composite 475, you will lead the charge. What do we have down here? We've got the battleship, and we've got the Rough Riders. That should be enough. We'll be able to defend everything else, no problem. What does this mean here? Archaeological site from Nexus remove. Okay. Kurgaros got a nice archaeological site. No, they didn't. Okay. No problem. We're tagged up on influence. Yeah, because we're not building a hyperlane relay anymore. We're going to need some influence, though, once mech integrates with us. Once the science ship gets down here, actually, we can send these guys through. It's unclaimed space on the other side. Zoop. And we got some hostile fleets on the other side. Combat drones. It's alright. Where do we pop out at? I do not see these guys. Oh, there they are. They're way the heck over there. Yeah, let's move in for the kill here. This should be no problem. Yeah, okay.
Mixing it up with a hostile fleet.
Excellent. No losses. That's what we like to see. Oh, I'd rather discuss interstellar politics with any of my other household appliances than you. Oh, that's fine. We don't care. Why would I care about that? You know? It's a new frontier, guys. We do need to defend this because it is kind of interior space to us. He's trying to keep his... They're trying to keep their diplomatic relations bad with us, I think. Yeah. Equivalent tech, but pathetic and everything else.
Game-changing upgrades incoming.
There's the strike craft. Yeah, we want quantum missiles. We know everything that's going on there. Your pitiful empire. I have no comment. Okay, so a couple of things that need to be upgraded. Scan line needs a strike craft upgrade. Save that bad boy. Gnosis doesn't have strike craft. This guy does have strike craft. Three ships for an upgrade. The aggression fleet. 20 ships upgraded. That's a significant amount of alloys, but that's okay. We'll do another battleship. Oh, hey. F. I found the F key, you guys. If you didn't know, you can search for systems. That's great. Oh, we lost a contact. That's fine. I can't believe they haven't actually claimed this system yet. Well, I don't know why. Why they've not done that. Should have an envoy. Oh yeah, look at all these envoys.
Game-changing upgrades incoming.
Satisfying insults. Yeah, we're better at insulting now. It took some programming, but we're better. 10% damage to rivals? Yeah, we may as well do that.
That upgrade was well worth the alloys.
Well, it remains to be seen. This guy is not doing anything. Go over to low and excavate that site, would you?
Something's out there off-grid.
Excellent. We'll have a foothold out here at least.
We got a fix on a point of interest.
Okay, lots of anomalies.
These contacts aren't your standard users.
If we could get to... Yeah, we want to take this. Then we're going to go down this direction, and we're going to take this. Because that's 3 colonizable worlds. There's a void worm base down here, which will be easy for us to take care of. No problem there. And then... Yeah, we'll just keep moving forward with that. I think that's a good plan. We got our construction ship that's ready to go. Just need to keep adding to our battleship brigade. Man, these things are expensive. Mission accomplished. These guys are jerks. You know, they're just jerks. They have Casus Belli on everybody from claims. But, let's see. Yeah, it's about an even split with the Federations. We're actually starting to come forward with experience, which is good. That will drive the level up. I guess there's a lot... Oh, dimensional horrors. Ancient mining drones. Automated dreadnought. Well, we might need the full power of our military for that. We might need the full power of our military for that.
New council agendas on deck.
Good.
We've data mined this system.
So reshape form. Auto modding traits, which is great. Synthetic age is binary motivators. I think we want to do that. Yeah, keep going with the synthetic age. Well, that's surveyed. Excellent. Let's get our starbase up and going. Almost done with the Mechazurian Index integration. Might get that done here. This episode. Oh. Let's see. Why don't we send him through, too? Kind of feel like that's a good idea.
New augments research. Strap in.
Xenoaesthetics. Let's see. Simulation Center. This might actually be a good thing to bring up our Unity. So we're doing okay with Unity. Let's pause this real quick. Let's do the Ancient Refinery. I can't say no to that. That's just too much industry. We're kind of cutting it close on the exotic gases. We're running out. You need to have a...
We've constructed...
Lovely.
These contacts aren't your standard users.
Okay, so... Do I build a hyper relay? Yeah. Let's get the hyper relay going. Let's get this area claimed. We've got plenty of starbase capacity. And what do I want to do here? Dimensional shifting, summon a fleet. Can lock something down. I could do this. Let's just do that for now. This Flash Forge might become very useful in a few minutes, just to kind of keep travel up to date over here. Let's do that. Sorry, guys. Poor decision.
External uplink established.
First contact, we finished. The He aliens. I don't know where we saw these guys. Maybe down here? Those are mining drones. I don't want to get too close to these guys over here, you know? We should have enough for another... next month. Let's do... what are we doing here? Let's buy some alloys. Let's reinforce a couple more vigilant class. Yep, here we go. We've gained administrative control of Vetron, formerly a holding of the Mechazurian Index, because we control the starbase in the Celia system. What? Okay, so these are all colonies within the Index. Oh my gosh. Phased planet. Our resource is full. Losing XP, yeah. New astral action is available. Wow. I need to learn more about these guys. All the relics. Okay. Okay, so... now we have some really interesting concerns that we need to talk about. Because this is absolutely ginormous. This is huge. We have a whole bunch of different species living within our empire now. We have 134k Zirconians. Mechazur is only 23.1k. Let's just machine integrate them. Yeah, we can fully integrate them. That's fine. Yapathy. They're slaves. I think all of these guys are probably going to end up as slave or... whoops. What the heck just happened there? Oh my gosh, and we're way over on... and 26 star bases? Yeah, we have some problems. Lots of stuff to do here. These guys are thermophiles. Oh, these are Presapients. I'm sorry. Presapients and Ukor Praknar. They're also slaves. Grid amalgamation, okay. So, not really... there's a lot of guys in this empire. But, okay, so a couple of things. We're looking at this huge swath of territory now, right? Anything coming from the outside is going to be in a really bad way. Oh. What is this guy doing out here? Do we have a starbase here? We guess so. Let's build a hyper relay. We need another science ship out there. Wow. Lots of stuff. Oh, gosh. And a lot of stuff to do here. Okay. Okay, guys. Okay. So, just some thoughts here as we look out at this vast and troubled galaxy. There's not a lot of empires that are, you know, very large and contiguous like ours is. Ours is a pretty large and contiguous mass now that the mechs have been integrated with us. The problem with that is that there's a big vulnerability. We don't have a lot of, we don't have a good method to protect ourselves with. So our territory is porous, to say the least. Now, we've got plenty of options, and I think we've got a good fleet, and this is going to make our economy absolutely monstrous once we get the colonies and everything integrated and everything set up and all of the ships and military fleets and everything else taken care of, right? I mean, look at all of this. This is absolutely monstrous. So this project needs to continue. It really does. Because this is kind of like a new frontier out here. Rototavul Protectors. That's a fallen empire, I believe. Or Forgotten Empire. And this would be a nice area to just kind of maintain. If we get something from outside, I'd say there's at least a 1 in 3 chance that it hits somewhere within our empire. Where exactly, we don't know. Okay, so said all that to say, we've got colonies to integrate. We've got sectors to integrate. We've got leaders to integrate. We have militaries to integrate. It's unbelievable. Yeah, there's a lot of work to be done here. But there's good things on the horizon, and we're a little over on our ships right now, which is absolutely crazy to me. But yeah, this is really impressive. Now there's one machine intelligence in the universe. In this galaxy. I won't say in the universe. We don't know anything about the rest of the universe. We just discovered this L cluster over here. Let's look real briefly here. They're still hostile. They insulted us just to stay in the hostile range. I guess we did take their planets, so I can't really blame them. Only 3 anomalies left. Wow. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 fallen empires. I don't know how that worked. And we don't know what their pops is, but 25k on a Zodal. They're the next largest. Urko Prak is over here is the next largest, but they've actually been splintered as well, haven't they? Gosh. What a nightmare. Got a ways to go, guys. A long ways to go. It's only 2379. It's a big Manticore's fleet there that we somehow own. I don't know how we ended up with that. Look at all those. These are all terraforming candidates. We can terraform into machine worlds. An arc furnace there that we inherited. Another arc furnace. Wow. Potentially habitable stuff up here. Ruby Swarm. We could give up that system, or just take this one and then go here, the Broken Miasma. Gosh. Even more reason to go to war with the Prax right here. Look at this. Wow. Lot of work to do, guys. There's a lot of it. Let's take a look here. This is going to be interesting. Get that arc furnace sitting down here. Tiny little world. That's pretty neat. All right, guys. Segment 14 has been a massive success. Thanks for joining me here on Ankh Plays. Once again, the Zirconians are coming up big, in a big way. And another big step by integrating the Mechazurians, or the Mechazurian Index. Thanks for joining. I'm glad to have you along for the series here in Stellaris 4.3 Cetus. And as you go on about your day, well, don't forget to hit somebody with some kindness. Integrate that kindness into your life. And we'll see you next time.